What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video, and in today's episode I'm just going to be kind of developing my forever world a little more, doing some more grindy activities and things like that. So let's get started here. Alrighty, so starting off, we got some basic enchants I need to do, and as always I forgot my lapis. Oops. Also, I will hopefully, be getting rid of this clickety-clackety keyboard here real soon. I did not mean for my mic to do that. Very, very sorry about that. I should be getting rid of this keyboard here real soon and going back to another one that's not as annoying that you can hear in the background. Anyways, let's see. Unbreaking 3. Fortune 2. Oh, brother, these stink. These stink a lot. Alright, let's see what a book gives me instead. Piercing. I mean, honestly, the best book here is Silk Touch. Looting 2, that's dookie. Smite 4, I don't really care about that. Another Silk Touch, you know what? And it just gave me regular Silk Touch. Oh my gosh, that was horrible. I already have Silk Touch. Okay, efficiency, that's probably what we're gonna get. Yeah, no. Yeah, no. Okay, ooh, yikers. So, one thing I want to get done and out the way is to transport a couple of villagers over to my house here. And I know that there's a village this way because I did some off-camera exploring. And there's also a mesa biome. I think you can actually see it out in the distance here. Yeah, that's the mesa biome over there. But there is a village over this way. Ooh, it's gonna be a pain in the butt to get to, but yeah, I'm gonna. It's basically nighttime, dude. Come on. Anyways, I'm going to guess transport 2 of them over. Don't know how long it's gonna take. Definitely gonna need some boats though. And do I have any leads? No leads, no leads, no leads. No, I don't have any leads. Well, that's gonna suck. But that is a-okay. I cannot do anything, jeez. Anyways, let me cut to me transported the villagers over and gonna store the breeder in the mine shaft, so I'm gonna revamp the mine shaft entrance too while I'm at it, so let me cut to me doing that stuff. Alrighty, as I kind of, oops, did not mean to do that, sleep up there, I do have some rules that I'm going to be doing for this world, just to keep things interesting. So, first rule here is going to be no mending unless I find it through something, like an enchanted book, a stronghold, treasure chest, etc. No eleytra in the overworld, I'm still going to use it in the end of nether, and I have to always do interiors in my build. Excuse me, I just burped. If you guys like the rules, let me know. If you don't want to change things, let me know. But I think this is just some cool rules for me to be able to use around the world here. And I think I'm actually going to use this lectern I found to display it. Coolio. And just to kind of show off what I built, over here we have a little bit of a hobbit hole here. Coming down, we have a villager breeder. Over there is where they're going to drop into and whatnot. In fact, I think I'm just going to preemptively put that right there. Wait for these guys to grow up. Coming down here, there is a villager curing station. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a bunch of cured villagers. No mending, of course. And I'm gonna put them up in here. So I have slots for 6. So I'm thinking armor, toolsmith, weaponsmith, a librarian, and maybe a farmer? Yep, seems good enough to me. Okay, let me get to doing this now. Insane transition. Ooh. Before anyone gets mad at me, alright? I know I made the rule book, but it was like one of the few trades that was actually good to begin with. I had to do it. I'm sorry. We're still going to keep good to all the other ones, but I am going to add one more rule. Well, actually 2 more rules. So all farms must be connected. This is the one I switched out. No chunk base. And no, well, very little direct AFK work. I am going to go out and kill some creepers real quick for some gunpowder, and I think you guys can kind of see what I'm going to be doing here in a second. Yeah, we're going to be killing the Ender Dragon in this episode, because I want some shulker boxes to kind of just transport stuff around builds. And we'll see if we keep to the eleytra rule. I have no idea if I do want to keep to that. I was just trying to be different, but it's like, I actually enjoy using them. I enjoy a lot, so we'll have to see. Anyways, let me get some creepers, and I'll meet you guys over at the stronghold, wherever the hell it is. It could be 5,000 blocks, it could be 500 blocks away. Who knows? Not me. Oh, yeah, I thought I should mention real quick, I will be re-enchanting... Where the hell is my mic at? Oh, it's up here. I will be re-enchanting my sword, and I'll be putting some different enchantments on the tools. And I did forget to show you guys what I got for the armor and tool trades. So I actually got pretty good tool trades, I'm not gonna lie. I was able to get a really good axe, so that's awesome. That's kind of good. Not good at all. But I did get a Silk Touch iron pick, which is kind of cool. And then armor, this is really good, but I don't really like projectile protection, so it's not going to do me too good. And of course, you know, just these right here. And this guy up here. Oh! Oops. Never mind, it's absolute dog shit. Alright, that sucks. It's just a fortune 1 axe, too, so... nothing amazing. So I have some extra tools here kind of lined up, and I have some extra armor sets all lined up. It looks like I do, in fact, need another 2 sets of boots and one of those. So we're just gonna... Oh, jeez. That sucks. That's okay, though. We have some extra sets of armor here for the future enchanting that I'm going to be doing. Yeah, definitely going to keep this in mind. Anyways, now let me cut to what I need to be doing. Whoop-de-doo. Alrighty, if everything was done right, and yes, I did end up putting mending on everything. Look at that. But if I did everything right, I should be right below where I need to be at, and guess I'm doing a little bit of material gathering as I go along, because I forgot to bring a bunch of solid blocks. Oh crap. Alright, that's whatever. It should be like right around here. Let me mine down real quick. And look at that. I'm in like Flint. Okay, time to find this portal. Might take me a while. Well, that's not exactly what I was looking for, but I can definitely use some more bookshelves. And hey, look at that smithing template. Okay, cool. I'll collect up a bunch of these books real quick. And that took no time at all. Look at that. Before any of them could spawn too. What the heck? Why does that feel oddly cursed? That does not feel right. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Anyways, I'm just gonna gather up a little bit of stone here so I don't absolutely die. Then I'm gonna hop on in. Alrighty, let's go. Oh, that scared me. Let's just go up this way and hope I don't die right off the bat. Alright, I guess I'm just gonna do this like every other YouTuber here and cut to when I kill it. I think. Don't kill me, please. I mean, it's going good so far. Nothing too harsh going on, although I'm all out of slow falling, unfortunately. So let's hope I don't get launched into the sky. Well, that is just fucking lovely. Ain't nothing but a peanut. Oh, wait. Brain fart. Wop, wop. Yeah, look at that. Dude. And we're gonna collect this up right here. Easy peasy. Why is my mic so far away? Sorry about that. My nose is so stuffy right now. My allergies are whooping me in the butt. But hey, look at that. We got the dragon egg. And I guess I should show where exactly I land over here real quick. So normally people use ender pearls and whatnot, but I don't normally do that with this. I just do this. And I am over here. Let me pillar up real quick just to see where I'm at. Do. And unfortunately, there is no foreseeable city in sight. Currently, I'm at 0, -1080, just for me to remember. And I guess I'm going to cut to whenever I find a fortress. No, fortress. City. Sorry. Wrong thing. So, amazing transition. Look at that in the distance. Definitely, not using chunk base is a pain in the butt. I will admit it. It is a huge and useful tool, but I'm keeping to my promise of not using it for anything. And yes, that's a ship. It's a ship. Oh, geez. That's gonna be a pain in the butt to get over there, though. And I don't know if you guys can see it, but over right there, there is a little thingamaboober. Oh, I kind of screwed myself over by getting to this island here. Okay, well, time for me to build over, I guess. This is gonna be fun. And I figure I might as well show my first shulker box. Where in the world is he at, dude? I wanted to show my first shulker box kill, and then he just flies away. Like, how mean? How rude? Like, there we go. First shulker box kill. Woohoo. Anyways, let me loot this whole place real quick. Alrighty. Elytra secured. Yeah. All I'm gonna need to do is make a chest real quick. To make a shulker. Oh, well, there's chest right there. But nevertheless, the first shulker box has been created. Where did I get gunpowder from? I have no idea. Anyways, hey, look at that. Woohoo! Wait. Where's my end chest at? Oh, shit. Thank goodness there's a bunch of obsidian here and I have an extra ender eye. Because I just lost my ender chest. I don't know where it went. Did I lose any other loot? I don't think I did. My brain's not working. I definitely need more than just one shulker box, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go on a little bit of an expedition around. Oh, wait. Okay. Don't know where that came from. But, yeah, I'm just gonna go on a little bit of an expedition around this place, looking for another city. I should be able just to fly up high enough and see where one's at. Is that a city over there? No, that's just an island, okay. Um, and yeah, so let me get to doing that. Okie dokie, let me turn my shaders on real quick now that I'm out of there. So this is all of the loot that I got. Not too shabby, if I do say so myself. Got a pretty good Fortune 2 pickaxe. Got an amazing Fortune 3 shovel. And I believe I have an extra efficiency book somewhere. So I'm going to organize all this stuff, and then I'm going to get to expanding my little starting area here. I am really liking how it's coming along. What I'm going to do is I'm going to create like a little gateway right here. Probably starting from right here. I'm gonna have a tower, and another tower. The tower over here is gonna hold a creeper farm, so it's probably gonna be a bigger tower. But anyways, let me get to doing some material gathering and get this time lapse started, because it's gonna be in this kind of theme right here, and I'm excited to see how it turns out. But as you guys know, can't use my eleytra for this. Oh, but I mean, it makes it more fun because it makes it more intricate. Anyways, let me get started in the time lapse. Alrighty, you might notice that I kind of cut off the time lapse a little bit early and finished up the roof. And I added this little piece in right here. But I just kind of want to take you guys through what I've been doing here. Um, Coming through here, it is a little bit of a tight fit, and I'm sorry about that. But coming in here, I have like a little bit of a bedding area, and this will be a hallway down. I'm just kind of, decorating it and whatnot. Coming up into here, I have just like a little area up here for storage and stuff like that. And then up in here is the planning room, where I have a bunch of different plans for the world. If you guys have any ideas for plans I can do in here, let me know in the comments down below, and I will put some things in. But I don't think I'm going to get to it this episode. I still have to edit stuff and see how long it's taking, but I want to get a creeper farm placed in over here. So it's me connecting up to this side over here. You'll see, guys. You'll see. You'll see. And kind of like this, you can kind of see through it. But yeah, this is pretty much all I've been doing here. And yeah, there's not a whole awful lot. One design I do like though is using the potted plants and end rod. because it doesn't attach to the wall and it looks like a stem and it gives off light. But yeah, and also want to take you guys through down here real quick. I love how like lively it feels, just like to walk down. We have this over here. Why is this? Okay. It's whatever. And like it just feels so like, I don't know, it gives off a vibe, you know? But I'm definitely liking how it's looking. It's looking good from over here. I guess I can place in like a little bit of a farm right here. Okay, I don't know if this is gonna look good or not, but I kind of want to put in some nether wart along like maybe like the top side here, and then down a little bit in here, just to kind of break up the overall look of things. So we can place some of that in, and then get the beetroot going in here. Nothing too insane. I'm gonna need some water. And I kind of want to make it look like a little bit sporadic and whatnot. I don't want it too conforming to the like little farms I have over here. I want it a little bit different. And maybe I just gotta place in a little bit of my retaining wall on this side here. Ooh, I don't know how it's gonna line up against this. I can place that right up into there. Come down through here and place that. Don't want it looking too awkward. I think maybe one of these bad boys right in here. Yeah. And this can kind of be like the little bit of the retaining wall that we have going around this whole side here. And I guess I should probably put a solid block up somewhere. And then need to take my water bottle and then just kind of make some mud around the side here. Definitely going to keep the gravel because it gives a different look. You know what it's missing? It's missing a little bit of a tree right in here. Let me go put a tree in. Alright, so I'm thinking we place a tree right about in here. Definitely gonna need some diorite walls. Oh, I can't make polished ones. I guess I'm not gonna use polished. Okay, so I'm gonna start off like this. I'm gonna have it kind of coming out off and into the water a little bit to make it look like it's roots, you know? Sort of like this. Yeah. Alright, starting to come together. Think all I gotta do is just place some of the saplings on, and I'm gonna drop that down one. And I really just said saplings. I meant leaves. Please don't come at me. My brain's not working. I'm a week out from a bodybuilding competition. And my brain is just... it's going to shit. And I'm not lying about that either. Turns out bodybuilding's not healthy. Who would have thought? Thank you guys for watching. This is kind of like the outro of the episode because I did finish the tree there. Thought it brought everything together. This starter castle base, whatever the hell you want to call it, it's definitely coming together. Unfortunately, I've already spent a couple hours on this video, and by couple, I mean a lot more than I should have. If you could, like, subscribe, all that, you know, normal stuff, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Adios.